Yo, you know this, man, the kid Cortez, Brooklyn, Murder Ave Gang. You told them right now, bYc Radio.
bYc. You are now listening to Radio.
I just leaped another hurdle. I'm bringing you the classic murder. I just leaped another hurdle. I'm bringing you the classic murder.
bYc.
Yeah. Murder.
bYc Radio.
Yeah, it's bYc Radio. Another episode. Born Legacy 10 just went down. And the first battle that they dropped, DNA versus Lu Castro. Let's go ahead and get into it. What do you think about this, first of all, as far as the matchup when we get into this?
Like, I don't know Lu Castro, so that's the first time.
Goonies affiliate, for those who don't know.
I don't even like them niggas, so I don't know this guy. Which, okay.
You never seen him battle before this?
No. He surprised the shit out of me, feel me? Like, it's hard to not sit down here and feel like I'm reading a book of fucking bars, like
mad quotables.
Mad, like, yeah, mad shit. He was firing on this nigga. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I might as well just get into the list, cause that's just what it is, man. Like, he had a Jack Boy bar, like the whip in the pot shit, kick the bucket. That shit was fire. Talking the side out your mouth like Conway. She was fire. Like,
put the Tommy word better than Zoran.
did more than Zoran. We're like Power Ranger, like.
Come on, the Mad TV bar.
The Mad TV shit.
Take me
like,
back to a better time, you heard?
Feel me? You gotta know what you talking about to even catch that bar, feel me?
Facts.
He had a bar, shoot Danny in the face. That's the money shot. That shit was fire. Then he had the fucking, Andy on the boot, Toy Story.
That was fire.
That
was fire.
And like Toy Story, my favorite movie. Feel me? Like, can't tell me shit. That's why shit right there.
That was tough.
So that shit was tough for me.
I can't front. Like, he had a lot of bars, and I like the performance. I like the delivery. Like, now this is the thing. DNA says this later in the battle. I see the twerk comparisons or the similarities. Maybe not maybe in the way maybe in the way that he performs. Maybe
I don't see that neither. Like he don't do the twerk bounce. Like
not necessarily.
So I'm not talking about.
I'm not saying in the sense of copying or doing things that twerk does. But I'm saying he gives you that feel with that present.
Not to me.
I might be wrong. I might be wrong.
Twerk is a different. I don't know, not to me.
And I think it's the conviction too.
Their bar structure's not the same.
Nah, I don't think so.
Nothing.
Nah, I agree. I don't hear it in the bar. I don't know. It's something that's reminding me of that feel. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But I can't say it about the bars for sure though. Let me just make that clear. Nah, they got their own style. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's something about that package, that delivery. It's something that is giving me that feel.
It's the on you in your face shit. That's the only thing that
could
you
be that.
Compare the nigga to, cause the bar structure is different. He's not as complex as that nigga. I don't understand it, but anyway.
I think I'm seeing it more from a maybe a performance and a delivery thing.
I don't even matter because then they go into
regardless. But yeah, before we say that, Lu Castro, great fucking round.
Facts,
great round.
That's Lu Castro wins to me. I don't care what nobody say.
Let's talk about DNA in the first, man. I'm be honest, man. Like the first 10, 12 bars in, man.
Like he's doing shit that I would give niggas points for.
But
I don't like nothing he's saying.
You said that. He said he would give points if somebody else said it, and I had to rewind to see if that was the case. I still felt the balls, but I just like,
I don't.
It's like jabbing.
Them.
It's like jabbing.
None of that. Like
I got a few written down that I like. You know what I'm saying? He was going with the pitch black, J Black thing, and the goldfish and the potluck and the food and liquor Lupe. You know, he had some lines of Luau Simone. Like I said, they jabs though. The one that really hit for me, I think we both agreed on, was the Castro, go to extra
Castro
mile.
oil shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But it took him way too long to get to that bar in the round, so I don't care about none of that round. And once he said it, I didn't care about nothing after that. Right. So
and he also started digging into the whole, talking about using, you know, a different approach and talking about
he's not gonna do gun bars. Okay, fine.
Right.
And he did it. All right, fine. Second round comes.
But you lost that round. You know what I'm saying? One on Lu Castro.
Second round comes. Feel me? And like I said, a list of bars. This nigga is firing on DNA. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what niggas was talking about. That paid in full clip that's on the internet. That shit is crazy. I'm not gonna front.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
He won that round. Mm-hmm. We're not even gonna talk about that. Okay, cool. But like I said, it's a list of bars that he was firing on him with.
Mm-hmm.
He had a College Hill bar. She was crazy. The Don Marino hide your family with ice.
The ice.
Then the nigga said, hit your WCW, then get Eric Bischoff. Like, you come on, son. You gotta be a wrestler. Like, come on, bro. He's going on for him.
That shit was hard.
Yeah,
I like
you
the
in the
2K shit.
house.
Oh yeah.
My play, mine in the field. Watch your step.
Watch your
like,
step. That was hard. I like the 2K shit. He talk about it's not about the rap. You know what I'm saying? We know what time we was on. Like that shit was hard. Like, and yo, now you was fucking with this shit too. When he got into the whole, how you gonna tell niggas to get money and drink water? Like you giving common sense advice. Like we know what to do. Like with that, like that shit was funny to me. Like all that shit is effective,
I give
man.
him a point for that.
Yeah, I mean,
I give him. He had a the gun. Nina's a bad bitch. It's the everything for me. That shit was fire to me.
The scope not gonna chase you down. You can take that to the bank.
Yeah, that shit.
Come on, man. Come on, the Pokemon ball. We said it. Yo, we said.
I don't give niggas
we
Pokemon
do
bars,
not
bro.
I mean, I hate
Pokemon
Dragon Ball Z bars, all that stuff. But hey,
That
I
shit
remember that took me
fire.
back to elementary school. Taking niggas' cards in the damn playground, you know what I'm saying? Like that Hitman shit balls was tough. I fuck with that shit. The inside voice puts you down, like he puts you out. I mean, yeah. Castro was wilding in this round.
That
I can't even
bar
front.
me. He was just on him like
It's just talk.
Like,
you know
it was
what I mean?
the way he said it.
Right.
I get how it was. The bar structure was a bar, but it wasn't a bar. Like he was talking.
And I think that goes back to what I say about Twerk. Twerk may have a line that's not a punch, but the way he said it and he's in your face with it, that shit hits just as much as a regular haymaker would.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of where I was going with the comparison. But let's talk about DNA in the second, man. What you thought about his second round?
He had a Linkin Park Jay-Z alternative rock shit in the beginning.
Yeah, that's a
the second
throwback.
round was fire, but again, none of it I really cared about, so I didn't write nothing down. Like,
Yeah, I like the he had a little bar about Hitman's brother to show out Lou nigga and all that. The I Love Lucy bar was cool.
yeah,
I did not
the Lucy shit.
did not like that Jeffrey Dahmer bar. That's
Yeah,
it's like
that
typical
Jeffrey Dahmer shit was
DNA.
ass. And that's it. That shit was ass, and then the bar after it was fire. Like I didn't like.
Right.
I don't get it. And niggas went crazy for that Jeffrey Dahmer shit. That shit was ass. Like,
And he had the Lu Castro shit. I mean, excuse me, the Lou Armstrong shit. You know what I mean? One instrument. I thought that was fire. Now, this is the round where he had the paid in full scheme. If y'all follow DNA on Instagram, he posted it.
This is the round with the paid in full?
Yeah.
He didn't win this round. I'm sorry.
You know, now
He didn't win
this
round.
this is
I'm
where
sorry.
this is where the battle gets interesting to me
That was the
because
majority. That was like 3/4 of the not 3/4 of the round.
I give you
the
like
last quarter of the
12
round. Nah, that was the last
bars out of the
quarter of the
last
round.
quarter of the round.
That was the last quarter.
So like,
But most of that round wasn't fire.
let me tell you
like that.
something. That paid in full shit was so fire.
That shit was fire.
I just didn't get the end of it
the
where he
O2
said,
shit. I understand it's the year it came out. Get that.
And he'll be
but what do you
released in
mean
02.
he won't be released to O2? What are you talking about?
That's the part. I'm gonna shoot
I don't
DNA
know.
a comment on that post and just see if I can get him to clear that up. I'm interested to know because otherwise I'm giving you big points on that. Now for some people that like that vintage DNA, the jabbing style where some of them might not be that heavy but they quote unquote hitting. I wasn't crazy about a lot of this shit, but I was impressed with that paid in full shit. Everything else I felt like was kind of jazz. Whereas you look at Lou's round, he's punching, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest.
I'm giving it to Castro.
This round, I'm gonna say his preference, and my preference was Lou in this round. If I'm just being honest, like, you know what I'm saying? I got it written down. I know some people gonna have DNA winning that round because that paid in full shit was so dope. But if you're talking about a full complete round, I was just rocking with Castro's more, and I got him winning this round. He's up 2-0 for me right now. You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is.
Let's go ahead and talk about the third, man. How you feeling? Lu Castro.
He had a good round. That round, it wasn't as fire as the first two, but it was fire.
Yeah.
I like that round. He had the, he was talking about that nigga don't know who he is, how he threw his tooth out in the crowd and shit like that.
Yeah, that whole A-Verb angle with the A-Verb telling you, how you a grown man,
how
you
you
ain't
a
got a
grown
car.
man, yeah.
And that led into a whole angle. I like that. Then he tied that into
I punch you in your face. You thought that tooth hit me? Huh?
that shit was funny. That shit was really funny.
movie.
My favorite bar from this round was he thought a gun was a sword. Well, that'd be his final. Oh, excuse me, that'd be his Final Fantasy. Yeah. I like that bar.
I gave him that bar.
He threw a lot of shots at the vets in this round. You know, he had a few cool bars. Like he had the Vixen wilding on the D Superhead. You know, so this was his most beatable round for me though. If I'm just being honest, I don't know if that's because he spent a lot of time on the angle or what, but this was his most beatable round out the 3 that he put out there.
Bar like I gave him. Crucial.
Okay,
He's not the man. He's not a real man or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I gave him that.
Let's go ahead and talk about DNA in the third, man.
Don't nah.
Now he starts off with all the stabby stabs. Yeah, this is what cuts deep. That led into a whole battle rap 101 breakdown. Yeah, you know what I mean.
I mean, then he said the Toodaloo shit, different language,
just to get by. Like, come on, man. Fuck one you around Rushmore. That's what this amounting to. Come on, son.
I'm not gonna front the angle and everything. He wins that round. Clip. There's no debate about it.
Especially when he got into that rookie angle, man. He was digging deep into the whole fact that you're calling yourself a rookie, despite the fact that you've been here for 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
that third,
whether that's true or not, you know what I'm saying, it's very effective because it's based more on facts, more or less. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I can't even.
Nothing he said was a lie. Like,
nah. And look, I'll tie that into this bar. If I keep telling the truth, you're not getting out of this well. The Pinocchio bar. Come on, man. DNA was snapping. You know what I'm saying? He whipped the pot, stirred like, yo. He got me cracking up with the G on this shit too. Like, what are you doing with your life? That shit was hilarious.
He's running around screaming G on it.
Fuck Ja Rule.
That shit be weak.
That was funny, son. I thought that was funny. You know, he basically talked to this nigga, and then he got some time to himself to, you know, break down his value and why he does some of the things he does, some of the things that he's battling against. Being who he is, getting cold, corny, and he's being still direct even with everything he's saying. I like that last bar, the DNA structure, and oh man, come on, man. DNA was damn near flawless in this round, man. And a good get the fuck out of here at the end to wrap up what I would definitely say is the clearest win of a round for anybody in this battle. DNA took that third, man. But it's 2-1 Lu Castro, man. I gotta disagree with what I've been seeing online, man. After watching the battle, I feel like Lu was fucking impressive, man. Breakthrough performance for Lu Castro, man.
Yep.
And he did it against a vet, somebody that, you know what I'm saying?
Again, this
does something for him.
This Ricky versus vet shit, this was a stock rise for him. So Born Legacy just served the purpose for him.
Absolutely, man. He got what he needed. Castro.
He could be on the Gnome or something right now.
Hold on now. You think he could be on the Gnome?
I'd watch him on the Gnome.
I don't think I'm ready to see Lu Castro on the Gnome. Maybe a volume. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I
don't think yeah, he could go into a volume. I don't know, because as you see, the pattern of these volume cards is a different. It's
starting to become main event heavy. Would you say?
No, from the jump, it was always the not necessarily main event, but it was the wildest of the wild lyrically. It didn't matter about your star power. True. Feel me?
You're right, because it always has had that small room feel, the volume.
And even with the small room, it was always the niggas who were just rapping.
True.
It's always 2 rappers, like for niggas who can rap.
That's
even though sometimes the outcome, a nigga may have looked bad, but it's niggas who's rapping.
I still want to see him put in a little more work. Give him a main event on the Survivor Series. Give him, you know, more plates.
What is Survivor Series?
We're gonna talk to Troy Morton about that.
I didn't know that.
We're gonna talk to Troy Morton about that, but you know what I'm saying. I want to see him put in just a little more work before I throw him on a Gnome, because I hold Gnome in a high regard. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I say that.
Talk about.
That's the only reason I say that.
So maybe I am wilding.
Yeah, right. I mean, but nonetheless, I feel where you're going with it, because Lu Castro was definitely impressive. Look who he did it against. You know what I'm saying?
He can do something like
facts.
Another Born Legacy wouldn't make sense. He's not supposed to be on this card twice.
You know what I'm saying?
He needs something bigger than this.
Salute to Lu Castro. He definitely did his thing. Salute to DNA for a solid performance as well. I just think that Castro did his thing, and we're going to move on to the next battle. All right, we got Jimz versus Your Honor. Your Honor set it off in the first round. Let's talk about it. Did you catch that wire scheme? We talked about it briefly.
I don't know if it was a wire scheme. It sounded like a wire scheme to me. At least that's what I think he was going for. This nigga's a real reachy nigga. I'm not gonna hold you. He be reaching and saying a lot of unnecessary shit. Like,
it was a lot of over wordplay, like overly using words sometimes.
There's no wordplay in there. He's just using words. He's using words to fill up his bars. But whatever.
I did like that. Put that on everything, boy. Did you write that one down? I forgot what he said.
The Frank's Red Hot shit. Oh yeah, that shit was hard. I like that. That was the one fire bar he had that round.
I dug that one.
Fucking Ill Will, and he was honest about the Ill Will third round, so I gave him that shit.
He was honest this whole battle.
Yeah,
I wasn't feeling that spelling shit though.
Like I said, he's a real reachy nigga, and what was he talking about? I didn't understand half that shit. Like, what is?
Yeah, he was spelling like he spelled out poppy. He spelled out paper,
but none of that paper shit didn't make sense. None of that shit made sense. Like, what the fuck? This nigga just be using words. Like I said, it sound good, but he's just saying shit. There's nothing real there.
Yeah, I mean, he's having moments in this round, but it's few and far between for me. There's a lot of hype in the room. I think that, like they said, this battle went down in the DMV apparently, so he definitely has some.
Riding, nigga, at least like a whole 45 seconds of just niggas screaming. He couldn't rap.
Because if you look at the round is mad long, but definitely a lot of that shit was from reaction.
Yeah.
I was fucking with the instruments and the music scheme. It was a few bars in there that threw it off, but for the most part, I was fucking with that scheme. But it was a decent round, like I said, a lot of hit and miss.
Yeah, that instrument shit was good till the end of it, the boomerang shit, like
that's what
again,
it was.
What are you talking about?
I didn't catch that.
You was going, and then you said that boomerang shit.
What do you say? Like the tone?
The sound come.
It's something about tone. Yeah, I didn't catch that bar.
The tone.
It didn't make sense.
Make sure you speaking loud, like when you talking, like some shit like that.
If y'all caught that, leave it in the comments, because that one
was trash.
I didn't get that one.
It was good until you was doing. Again, I like what you be saying, and then you say some dumb shit, and the whole thing don't make sense no more.
Yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and talk about Jim's first round. He had the little subtle rebuttal.
That little shit that was fire.
We talked about Your Honor being honest. Jim's poked fun at himself in this round. Talked about Bill Collector.
It was supposed to be him and Bill Collector, and that would have been the battle of the who got hit harder. That shit was. That was funny.
Yeah, man. So the Jody's brother, I like that shit. He came back to that later. I'm gonna bring that up again, but
baby boy,
smart. Who's this smart guy?
Call that nigga Marcus.
Who is that?
Marcus.
What's his name though? I can't think of homie's name. He looked like a hood Cuba Gooding Jr. I know who that nigga is. I just can't think of his name.
It's not that nigga.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's Cuba. Nah, that's not Marcus. That's not smart guy's brother. The dark skinned nigga. That's who you talking about. You're not talking about that.
Okay.
You're talking about Marcus.
So he had that. I like the he started talking about how he cut him up with the knife and you won't know till the breeze hit it. Feel it in the air. Beans did it. Ooh, that shit was tough. Nigga said the side burned like a shanty.
Like a shanty or something. He had a lot of bars like that. You had him behind them trees. Geechee Gotti was a bitch. He had a lot of those.
He said his performance outweighs his bars, and I think that kind of proved itself in this battle. We'll talk about it more.
I mean, I guess I don't really find he has much. I mean, on a stage, maybe. If we got him back in a big room, his performance is definitely bigger than his bars. He has no bars, I'm not gonna lie to you.
But do you remember we saw it on Instagram? I think it was Battle Rap Trap or Ciroc. Somebody posted it on their Instagram of Your Honor smacking the window, and we thought the ball was going to be crazy.
Yeah, I thought that shit was crazy. He did that shit, and it wasn't...
It was in the first, right?
Yeah,
what did he say? Basically, he said, "All right, second round over. Ayo, Glock 9 or whatever." He did that.
Back into his round, second round. Yeah, he faked time and he was like, "All right, round 2," and then started again type shit.
Anyway, man, Jimz was strong in this round.
Yeah, he had that dot mob angle. I lived on the block. I've been dot mob longer than you. I don't want to be dot mob. I'm not trying to be dot mob. But I've been dot mob better than you. And I was like,
he did a little dot mob history. If you know, you know.
The hammers for the settlement shit. I like that.
Yeah, the Your Honor flips were fire in this round. And I like how he ended it when I'm about to talk to you through the glass like these fans type shit. That shit was tough.
Yeah, Jimz was
1-0. 1-0 clear. You hear me? Jimz took that first round. Would you agree?
Yeah, of course. There's no talking about that. Let's move on to the second. Fuck that.
Let's go ahead. Your Honor went first. Go ahead and talk about it. He opened up talking about his brother.
The second round he said some predicate sane to sanity shit. Sanity is a predicate to sane. I see where you was going. I'm not sure. Like, I think you need to look up the definition of predicate for that bar to make sense. That shit don't really make too much sense. I forgot how he started, but it was a whole car scheme with power drive. And
Hey, I fuck with the vehicle scheme.
all
I'm
that
not gonna
shit,
lie.
yeah,
The only
Ram
thing
100, he stumbled through that shit.
That's exactly what I was supposed to say.
Hard, like
He stumbled a lot through that scheme.
that would have thrown him around for you. On top of the fact that this round you really didn't do nothing to. Like, I liked what you was doing. I'm not gonna front. To me, he was gonna lose this battle. Period. Bar for bar, he cannot rap with Jimz. He's trash. But so I just wanted to see what he was doing. I really couldn't get the judge of it on Ill Will because Ill Will was bodying him regardless. So I'm gonna give you the opportunity with Jimz, even though I know you can't rap with him. I'm listening to what you're gonna say. And I liked I liked some of the schemes and shit like that, the pony and shit, and how much you from the dirt. I liked it. But it was a throwaway round, homie. You threw that round away. Like, if you was trying to prove something, that was a throwaway round. I don't know if you thought you was going to beat Jimz, but that wasn't it.
Yeah,
I liked it, though, but that wasn't it.
I love the talk, it's a lot of real talk in there, but you can't throw away rounds, you know what I'm saying? Especially in his second. Like, you need to be, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with what he was saying, but it felt like a throwaway round if you being in a battle and somebody coming directly at you. With that said, I'm going to move straight on to Jim's second, man. He comes out the gate with the jokes and the shots and whatnot.
Yeah,
I love the battle truth shit.
Call him battle truth.
Yeah, I love how he talked his history in this round too, man. Jim's has done a lot, yo. People definitely neglect the fact that he beat Verb in the judge battle.
Jim's been here for a minute. But again, I don't think Jim's is fire. Jim's was never fire.
I feel you.
And he didn't start to get good until the big RBE era and late. I'm not even gonna say the big RBE era. It's about a few battles before he had got punched. Like probably 2 battles before the first time he got punched by that random nigga. So you're only now to me becoming somebody I can say, yo, Jimz is nice. And like I said, you've been here for a minute, so. But you're still better than this nigga. Fuck that. Like that second round was fire. I like the Briz shit. I'm not gonna get punched and not come back like Briz. My name not Briz. That shit.
Threw the shot at Boom. Yeah, I mean, I like the way he came out and said the blogger tournament. Let me chill about talking about guns. You see, they don't respect the shooter. Like that shit was definitely wild. The fact that the bloggers didn't get paid in that little tournament they had for the Ultimate Madness shit. So I like his reference right there. But like I said, it's not much recapping to do in this second round for me. Like I said, Your Honor took the time to.
Both of them rounds was light.
He gave his heart and whatnot, but like
that wasn't it. He wasn't winning with that.
Nah, Jim's round was direct, and he got through his material clean, no stumbles, and that be that. It's 2-0 for me going into the third. Let's talk about Your Honor in the third. Hey, that eagle in the eye shit was fire.
Let's play first one blank. That shit was fire.
You know what I'm saying? Like the rebound on the putback and the got shut clap. Like he was getting his bag early. It's like this is what I wanted.
Round, this round was fire.
This is what I wanted.
This was a fire round. The nigga, he had the orange. I could arrange that peel around. Yeah, I'm not gonna. And again, that's a reach. That's an OD
like that
reach.
shit,
but
though.
I liked it. I'm not gonna hold you. And then
he made me laugh with that. I heard my homeboy talking about clapping the burner. I told him you don't do that.
You don't do that.
Him.
Yeah, like, but I think I heard somebody say, like, I feel like I've seen that in an interview. Like one of these older niggas said that. Like I'm not.
And then he continued talking about how bad rappers is getting pushed and hat slapped off. That shit made me laugh, but it's true at the same time too. Now this is a much better round from Your Honor. Yeah, if he would have done more of this in the second round,
it would have been a fight.
Exactly. So, that be that. Let's talk about the third from Jimz. He comes out with the angle about Yon and sister. I don't think I've seen that battle. I didn't see that battle, so
but that's, I don't watch that nigga. I don't watch that nigga, but again,
that's rough if he did, you know what I mean?
I like that angle. I gave him points for that angle. I feel like he was, and then he made the joke. You said that in a battle that you ain't win. That shit was hilarious.
That was hilarious, the way he put that. Then he said there's no honor in that. Like how he kept bringing that word back. And he was wilding, son. And I like how he flipped Your Honor's infamous better than you, better than you. You know what I'm saying?
And you ain't fight better than me, but that don't matter if my knife ain't better than you. That shit was hard.
Come on, Jim. So look, this is what I'm gonna say, man. The third. For me, it's 3-0. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 30 for me. But you could debate the third.
There's going to be some people that's going to try to give Your Honor the third. I saw that he was up by 1,000 on the votes on the URL app. But even still, I gotta go ahead and say
He's up. Your Honor is up on the votes.
about 1,000. I'm gonna go back and
Fuck
check
outta
that. I'm gonna
here.
check the exact number right now.
Out of here.
We recorded
and that's
this.
how I know them polls is rigged, my nigga. They're trying to push somebody. Are you fucking kidding me?
We recorded this on
Fuck outta
12/12/2020. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead just real quick and check the stats while we here. But it's just interesting because, you know, like I said, I think it was a clear difference in the material. I had Jimz winning clear, but the total overall votes, Your Honor has 21,000 and Jimz has 20,000. I'm trying to see the exact
That's crazy.
scorecard. I'm trying to see the exact
crazy.
scorecard so I can give y'all.
That's how you know them shits is rigged, bro. How?
Round by round. This is
What?
wild.
How?
Okay, so
The only round it could be that's close is the third.
Let's
That's
talk
the
about
only
it.
close round.
and on this date, like I said, we recorded this on 12/12, y'all. In the first round, it's 16,104 votes for Your Honor, and Jimz had 11,120 for the first round. In the second round, Your Honor had 2,878, and it was 4,500 for Jimz in the second round. In the third, Your Honor had 2,600 votes to Jimz 4,300 votes. So basically, the discrepancy in the he won the popular vote because he had 16,000 people fucking with his first round, but the URL app gang people have Jimz winning the battle in the second and the third. So basically, they just had a lot of votes for him in the first, and that's why the numbers look like that. But they do have Jimz winning the battle.
Okay.
We had to clear that up because I was wondering.
Because
why
I was
he
about to
had
get
more.
me tight. Like, are you kidding me? How? In what round did he win, nigga? Tell me.
Yeah, I mean, so I gotta say,
It's because niggas dick rolled that first. That first was not fire, bro. Jimz had a better.
It was
first
the
than
room.
that.
It was the room. I'm telling you, man, the reactions be making people think some of them balls is more fire than they really are.
Niggas is dick riders.
You know what I'm saying? So, Jimz,
pulling
good
niggas
performance.
Fuck that.
Good performance from Jimz. I got him winning this in
Yeah,
a
I
clear
got Jimz.
in every
Clear.
round for me.
30.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and talk about the next one. All right, we got another one, another goodie. Kid Chaos versus Danger Zone. We didn't know what to expect coming into this one, but I thought this was a pretty damn good battle, man. What about you? Yeah, I know what you think. I'm just setting it up for the people.
I'm gonna say it again. I'm tired of this rookie versus vet shit.
Yeah.
And when you put niggas like Chaos in front of niggas like Danger Zone, this is what it looks like. This is not. I can't even say this is what it looks like. This is what it sounds like. This is the perfect example. This is what it sounds like, and y'all niggas is.
We talked about this in another battle.
You gotta be kidding me.
Where JC was battling somebody, and they were both good, but JC just had a different level
it's just
of pain.
It's Kid Chaos. I think it was.
It might have
had
been
to
Kid
be
Chaos. It might
from
have been-
rookies versus vets.
might have been
There's
the
a lot of
same thing.
niggas that we say that about, like when you put Prep in front of Chilla and shit. Just like I said, bro. Them niggas is nice, but they don't belong in front of certain niggas, bro, and he's one of them. I'm sorry.
You got to make the matchups that make sense.
This shit don't make sense to me. When we made our predictions, that's not what I was saying. I said I wanted to see it, but
You know what's
now
crazy,
that I've
though?
seen it, this don't make sense.
We're gonna talk about it on the Facebook Live. Everybody join the group for sure. But a lot of people have Chaos winning this battle, and we're gonna talk about
I can't.
the ins and outs of
Bro,
why.
Look here.
Let's start in the first round.
First round, Danger go, and my nigga.
Listen, man, so
the
many
Squint
fucking
Showtime
quotables.
shit, like.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much he
think
looked
I
like
see-
Averb.
at all. Like, but and then from my nigga, as soon as he started his round and he said that shit, I was like, okay, that's one.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I started writing, I couldn't stop because
Cross the line. This kid is finished.
The kid and play shit, the finish line shit, the penny pinching, skinny dipping, Jimi Hendrix. He's go Amber Alert, Brandon,
the Stan Lee.
Marvel Stanley Ipkiss. This nigga is bugging, bro. He's bugging the whole
Casket,
round.
the tomb. Yo, listen.
The whole
man.
round, Yakuza, Tekken,
oh my goodness.
Paul Phoenix, Charged Punch. Like,
And you know what else?
Bro.
Even with all these bars, the flow patterns are fucking dope
It's,
as fuck.
my
It's not
nigga.
no simple as just spitting
At
rhymes.
all, my nigga. He's
jumping in and out of flows.
in and out of flows. He's rhyme, yo, son. This shit is.
Like you said, yo, I stopped writing after a while.
I have there's so
You
much.
had to write down the last
I
word,
couldn't-
last bar,
Exactly.
last
I couldn't
word.
write it all, bro. Like there's the back fuck your booking fucked Karma Sutra. Like, yo, son, Medusa Rockster. Like, I had to break it down in words, my nigga. It's schemes of 3-bar punches and like, yo, I'm sorry, I'm not like. Who else is only nigga really rapping like this is Chess, bro, to be honest. If I'm to be honest, the only nigga I know that really raps the way this nigga is rapping is Chess, bro. There's 3-4 bars to a punch. The whole thing is a scheme. Every line is something. Yo, not too many other niggas is doing that.
Yeah, he really like this is
it's fire.
Lyrically, this is one of my favorite performances that I've seen in the last couple months.
For real just need to be up here a little bit more. And you bring me this, and I just might pay for that.
I was the main one cracking jokes about how drunk Danger Zone was at Rookies versus Vets, but yo, he must have been waiting to get back in the ring, yo, because
he knew somebody was gonna die in front of him.
All right, so let's talk about Kid Chaos in the first, man. Now he came out. I was fucking with a lot of shit he said too. He said
he's not bad.
Now
he's not bad.
Now he almost made me go against it because he said Smack may name me his new governor, and I'm like, oh, hold up,
I'm
now.
gonna handle it.
And then he said I accepted the handle. How he connected that in? That shit was fire.
Okay, it's a nice gun bar. But who are you really gunning, nigga? You ain't kill nothing yet.
Yeah, I mean that's why it threw me off.
I'm not gonna hold you. You hitting, you winging niggas. I'm not gonna hold you. A couple niggas gotta eat that and walk away. But they coming back. They can come. Then all them niggas is still alive, bro. You ain't headshot nothing.
Now look, that undermine digging him at
that was
not digging him at
that
all.
That one was cool.
That shit was tough.
But then you had this poop angle. I can't even remember what it was. I didn't write it down. The shit was trash though. I didn't fuck with that.
Yeah,
right after the undermining shit.
I fuck with that blockbuster display
the niggas
cases.
In and out, exactly. He's in and out.
Yeah.
He'll say something fire, then
good
say
point.
some trash shit. Then go back to saying something fire, then it would be another trash shit. Like, and niggas in the room is hyping it like, and not even to say this shit is trash. It's just the shit is not as fire. When you niggas in the room,
when you comparing this to what Zone is saying,
and then when you comparing it to this nigga nonstop fire, like, granted. Not everything he's saying is a fire punch, but there's no dry spots in this nigga's rounds, bro, at all. There's nothing in his bars that's stopping at all for Danger Zone. This nigga is on and off. I stopped writing after half. The last thing I wrote down for him on that first round was the 5 behind the ear shit, and that was mediocre.
You ain't giving him the QP.
That was mediocre. I stopped writing it that because I was, you feel me, setting up for the live.
The QP name alone holds weight for more weight than Zone. I was fucking with that shit. That shit was hard. Lil Jon talk.
After a while, I was doing with the live shit, so I zoned out a little bit. He's in and out with it for me, so I don't care after a certain while.
Right.
After the third, fourth poop shit, I don't care no more.
Because like you said, he had the line I liked about you peaked, and he talked about hitting the ceiling.
Yeah.
And then it goes into a line like you said where if the kid get pissed, it's because I got the juice. It's too much juice. And it's like, yeah, that shit is straight, but it's, you know what I mean? It's hit or miss, you know what I mean? Like hit or miss. But point being, on the app,
them niggas is
Kid Chaos won the first.
Them niggas is impressed with that.
I had Danger 1-0.
1-0. Round 2. And it starts again. The nigga, I can't even write it down, but the whole shit is a Biggie scheme. There's a whole bunch of punches in there, bro.
Top notch Biggie
White,
scheme.
Everything. Everything.
Same
Song titles, videos, everything, nigga. Mm-hmm. And it's like worth at least a fifth of the round, a third of the round. A good portion of the round is just that Biggie scheme.
That the same way that we praise Mac Mel for that
August Alsina
entanglement shit. Like,
it took a while, but the whole shit is fire.
Same salute to Danger Zone.
Same shit,
I'm gonna keep
bro.
it real. Like shit like this makes me almost want to do like Scheme of the Year in the awards. You know what I'm saying? It needs to happen
because
we might have to do that. We might have to set the bar and do Scheme of the Year.
Niggas is doing way more than 2-3 bar punches that y'all niggas is used to. These niggas is going 15, 20 in before they get to the punch and the whole shit connect and the whole shit is fire. There's no losing you. Some of these niggas like to do that shit and ain't talking about nothing in between to get to a punch.
Keep it real. He had another one, another analogy that when he was comparing himself to Ben Roethlisberger,
the whole football
shit was crazy, son. That shit was
That
crazy.
shit was fire.
Son.
The Down syndrome, retarded shit.
Experimenting with
he
this
was
shit.
looking for Kingpin, not knowing he got Wilson Fisk.
Come on, man. The Met syndrome.
You trying to be the
Oh,
sequel?
my
You trying to be
God.
the sequel? Not knowing I played a part 2. Like
Yo, and he's built for
the
this
Muhammad
setting.
Ali.
He's built for this
He's
setting.
built in this room.
Yes.
Chilla can become a surf. Chilla can be
It's about Danger.
danger.
yeah.
I'm bugging. I'm saying Chilla.
Hey, 'cause he got the
as I
same
said,
feel.
he was
He
in
got
that
the same
round.
feel.
In that second round, he was talking about that whole Wilson Fisk Kingpin shit. He was talking about how them niggas built the PGs. Them
Right.
If you want to talk about Kingpin,
Kingpin.
Writer's Block, that's it. That's who you was taking shots at. JC and all them niggas. He's a part of that, bro.
That's what
And
Kick-Ass
niggas-
is striving to be.
Niggas forget, bro. Danger's on do this, and he's showing you. He do this, nigga. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
What was the first Danger Zone battle you saw?
I can't.
For me, it
His
was
first
Cash Eaton, I think.
know
Yeah,
that.
on URL, right?
His first PG, I know that.
Dog, he was wigging just like this, like
Wigging.
back-to-back punches. Like, who the fuck is this dude?
And
yo?
this is more complex than it was then.
Yeah, for sure, for
You
sure,
feel me?
for sure.
So
All right, now you got anything else for this round? Because
No.
this is where it gets interesting.
we can talk about chaos round now.
Let's talk about chaos round.
This round
Let's
is
talk
a
about
better round than the first.
for
round.
sure. What do
Definitely.
you like about this round? Let's talk about that
That
first.
BG staying alive shit.
That was
I
nice.
like that shit, but that took a while. For me. I didn't like nothing before that. It took a while before you got to that.
Took a while to get to
You
the
had
bush.
that shit. Then you had this alarm robbery scheme.
B&E shit,
That B&E
fire.
shit was fire, nigga.
Fire.
I'll give you that.
Fire.
It was fire.
Survival tips, fire.
But before
That
he got to
scheme
the
was
survival
fire.
tips, he had the trash kid tantrum shit. that again, another one that was 10 bars long for you to get to a trash punch. The whole shit was trash, nigga. I didn't like none of it.
Yeah.
Trash. Then you had the fire survival tips. Then you had this pop-up book shit that I don't really.
I didn't
Kind of
get that
confused
one.
me, but I'll
Yeah.
give it to you because the pop-up book shit made sense. But I don't know if you was talking about the bullets coming out of him or what. But whatever, I'll let you rock on that one. Then you had this commitment issue shit, which I've heard this bar mad times. This
I like
is
the bar
probably the
before
most
it.
creative.
I like the ball before
But
that.
it's questionable. Again, a lot of his shit is in and out. Some of it is fire, some of it is trash. I can't. It's a 2-0 for me. There's nothing. I don't really see what niggas want to talk about.
Yo, what I can say about Kid Chaos watching this round, because he had a lot of shit that I really was fucking with. That survival tip scheme was fire as fuck. But what I'm seeing, his performance is obviously the best of the new class to me. And
that's
it's
what it gotta
selling
be.
the
It's selling
fuck out of these bars.
out of these bars, nigga.
You know what
It's
I'm
not.
saying?
He's not.
He
wilding
continued
like
the energy that he had from the first and the bars that he had, but he elevated it.
the second round he had better bars.
Yeah.
That one I'll give it to him. He
Now-
had shit I was like, oh, that's fire.
Now, what
I
it
was
comes
giving
down
to
to, when you have a close round like this, you have to compare the weak points of the,
the weak
round.
points are just
For
round.
Danger, I can't think of too much that was weak.
There's nothing there I can say. That
Even
was
like
bad.
you said this when we were watching it, the lines that may not punch or hit you, there's setups to a bigger punch that's coming a bar or two later.
and it's all good shit.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Even the
It's-
Biggie shit, he's still setting up. He's talking about
He's
sky's the
punching
limit.
in
He's saying-
between.
exactly, you know what I'm saying?
But it led to the bigger punch.
Now, to Kid Chaos, his moments were big. When they hit, they hit. You know what I'm saying? He had the something about
to me, it was the survival tips and the alarm shit. Those shits was big in the room.
right.
I'm not gonna
But
hold you,
even
those was
like
the most fire. to
what
me.
was the other line? Something about the defense and the zone break
Oh,
through
yeah,
the zone,
zone
trick play,
shit.
and the Wesley Snipes switchblade.
Yeah, niggas went crazy for that, but that wasn't fire like that, bro. That was
it was straight. You know what I'm saying? But the room didn't even let him get through the
at
scheme.
all.
You
And
know
then he
what I'm
had,
saying?
and then in the third round, we'll talk about it in the third round. Anyway, for
But
this,
to say this, to end this in the second, we talk about the weak points. I can point out a couple weak points for Chaos. Can't do that as much.
I can't do that for Danger.
You know what I'm saying?
So I don't know what.
I'm gonna say this to be political. You know, I always play both sides.
Yeah, you
just to
gave it
see.
to him. I'm not gonna. That's what made us have this conversation.
I'm not 100% that I want to give him the round.
Hey.
But I will say for the people that watch it and it might appeal, I totally understand it.
I understand how what
This
these
is a
niggas is appealing to.
preference
I get it.
round.
But that's not
You know
what
what
it
I'm
is.
saying?
I
'Cause the
understand what niggas
bars-
like, but that's not what's going on.
bars
right now.
was crazy
I know
for
what y'all
Zone.
niggas like, but that's not what's going on here. Again, round 3, we get into it.
So it's either 1-1 or 2-0,
2-0.
depending on
It's 2-0,
where you
nigga.
at with it. You know what I'm saying?
It's
I'm not gonna
2-0.
score that round because I
Fuck
liked
that.
it from
it's
both.
2-0, nigga. Fuck that.
Let's talk about Danger Zone the third.
And in the beginning, I don't know if niggas get it, but it is talking about his mid-tier struggle. I did all this work, and these niggas don't look at me like no vet, but I gotta come here and train you rookies to do shit. I gotta work for y'all. Nah, this is bullshit. Yeah, niggas should respect my groundwork. If I'm gonna come here and break in these new niggas, then respect me as the vet that I am. Feel me? So he start with that shit. Then he go
stellar performance.
This
Lean on the Phantom, Carter 2.
The Carter 2 shit, the flower scheme, the bright burn shit. I'm not gonna front. He had the stand bar that we canceling this out. I'm tired of these Miss Miami stand bars.
Yeah,
Fuck
please, let's stop doing that.
We not gonna talk about that. But he had the Doogie Howser shit. That was the only that's the only
talk about the one that I want to talk about, man.
The Auschwitz concentration camp, Germany, Poland.
Oh my god.
Yo,
if you would have saw his reaction.
What?
Yo, that
I didn't even write no more bars after that. He's wildin',
it was
nigga.
papers flying everywhere.
There's nothing more to talk about.
That
He's wildin'.
scheme was crazy.
He's wildin', nigga.
That shit was
You can't
crazy.
tell me nothing about Kid Chaos in this. I don't care no more. His third round is mute after that.
I forgot about the Yankee shit too.
The
That
Yankee
shit was,
again. I stopped writing the Yankee shit, the life movie scheme, the whole shit.
And this is the only round that they gave
shit.
Danger on the app.
The whole shit.
It's the only round they gave Danger on the app.
I'm telling y'all niggas, he's doing it every round. It's the same shit, bro. It's non-stop, my nigga. I can't,
Back-to-back punches.
I don't know what niggas is watching, bro, but it's something. It's different. Danger Zone is wildin', my
It's
nigga.
about what appeals to people in the battle.
Wildin'.
People like performance style. People like the way you say it. You know what I'm saying? But for me,
that's the only thing I could say. Kid Chaos has he's all over the room with his crazy performance.
Crazy, you know what I'm saying? K-Shine level performance. You know
And
what
it's not that Danger didn't have a performance.
Nah.
His performance was catered to his bars.
Exactly.
He was showing niggas like, do you see what
His
I'm doing with
delivery
this
is to hand it to you, like, you know what I'm saying?
Take this, nigga. Listen to what I'm saying to you. That's how he does it.
Right. So,
when you all over the room dancing and shit, it look crazy. But if you saying nothing, what the fuck are you talking about?
See, I'm the type of person, I can watch a battle without having to even see it. As long as I can hear it, that's all that matters to me. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that appeals to me about watching a battle is to see the motions.
How you doing? Yeah, that's what makes a rapper.
Right.
How you sound and how you perform. That's what makes a rapper, nigga.
But I'm big on what you saying. You know what I'm saying? And Danger was saying a lot in this battle for all 3 rounds. So we can talk about Kid Chaos in the third.
I really don't care about this third. Pause.
Strong performance by Danger Zone in the third. Now I'm gonna say this. I laughed at the opening. Pause. It was funny about how
the little training bar was cool, but pause. I'm not giving you points for that.
He laughed at Danger Zone being drunk at Rookies versus Vets
and start some pause shit.
Just
talking
pause
about
the end of
eating,
it. Like,
pause.
it's the same thing Jada Nightwing did.
Yeah.
You try to be clever with the wordplay using like body parts.
Just shoot it.
Nah,
you making it mad gay. Pause.
Nah,
I get it. He was dick
like,
riding. Cool. Just say that and leave it at that. You ain't have to make it legit sexual. He's dick riding. We get it.
Leave it at
That's
that.
when niggas call you dick riders. We not talking sexual shit. Why is y'all niggas? And that shows me you're a true faggot, nigga. And that's not. I'm not even talking to Chaos. I'm talking to all them niggas in the groups and shit. When y'all niggas like to, oh, you're gay talking about dick riding. No, nigga, you're a faggot. If that's what you take it as. It's a figure of speech. It's a figure of speech. You're dick riding, nigga. Right. You're standing. You're a fan, and that's what Danger Zone was doing. But the fact that you turned it into some gay shit, what kind of gay nigga is you? Like, why are you thinking about it like that?
I'm gonna say this too. Chaos stretched out that B Magic.
It was the whole round he used.
He was using the whole B Magic.
I'll give him the waiting to exhale bar. That shit was fire.
I like the little pattern he had. Like Danger, why? Like he kept asking him questions.
I get it.
The crocodile tears, the onion get cut and stepped on. That's in effect to stretch
cool.
zone.
The magic trick bar was cool.
That was cool. The Steve Clifford helping Magic. The zone, man, you got a bit man up.
He had fire, but just paused around, bro. Like you was just saying too much gay shit for me. I didn't like it.
Yeah, that was
for me. It was paused around. I'll give you your points. You have fire shit. But
for me, he could have had a better round if he didn't beat the dead horse with the whole B Magic shit.
It's the same shit Jada Nightwing did, like you said.
Exactly,
the exact same shit. You could have won a round without. You could have won.
For me, it's a clear win for Danger Zone. I know people gonna argue about.
And hold on, before you say that, because I don't want niggas to confuse it saying Jay the Nightwing Battle Danger song. We saying what Jay did with Saga talking about the masturbation shit.
Right.
I understand y'all niggas want to take your shot at that, cool, but don't make the whole round about it.
Exactly.
And why you making it sexual? Like that shit just sounds gay, bro. I don't want to hear that. Pause your round.
Exactly. So, you know, I got Danger clear. I got him in the first.
I got
and
Danger
the third clear.
30.
The first and third.
30. The whole back.
That
30,
second,
flawless.
I'm not going to front. The second,
niggas can debate if they want.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's a flawless victory for me.
It is what it is.
It's 30 to me. It's a 30 flawless, nasty. No gentleman, nothing about it. Nasty.
Chaos, man.
Y'all niggas want to make it gay? He fucked that nigga. since niggas want to go that route, nigga, that's what happened just now. He bodied him.
It was a good performance by Chaos. You know what I'm saying?
That was a body for me.
But
it was a body.
For me, it comes down to pen versus performance.
Pause.
Because Kid Chaos had some very good bars. I could think of a lot of quotables from Chaos, but my biggest takeaway is his performance and how he shakes the room with his delivery and the way he sets his shit up. For Danger Zone, my biggest takeaway, the motherfucker is lyrical on a whole nother level, man. I was impressed from him in this shit, and I can't wait to see him back in the ring again. Good shit from Danger Zone.